Hey Gemini, what's up with you, Gemini? How you doing? Everybody say I got these, I have these different voices, and I can be funny and have a sense of humor, okay? And this is alleged entertainment purposes only, and this is only for the open ones. And I have a sense of humor. Okay, allegedly. Don't take it personal. Don't make any decisions off of what I said. It's not to cause havoc. Listen with your own, just listen and don't make something out of something that's not yours. Let's get it. I ask for all spell working thing thrown at me or people watching me at this time to be blocked from my energy field. I also call and ask for Archangel Michael or Archangel Metron to come through and protect me as I do this reading. And I thank you, angels and ancestors. Let's go. Now, there's 3 cycles. You're going to get an increase, Gemini or cross watcher. You can have Gemini in your chart, or you could be cross watcher. There's 8 events that's something creative endeavor that you're working on that's going to bring you an increase. It says we have this page of wands here. Someone, autism, and, exciting to opportunities, allowing your creative to soar, do things that fuel your passion and finish what you start. Okay, so it's do things, but don't be not finishing it. Now watch out. There's 4 events that wants to start conflict in your life. That's the ones that when you're on the right path, there's always someone that wants to come in and cause a lot of hell. And that hell conflict is to block you from getting where you need to go to get this crease. So stay focused on what you want, okay? Gemini cross watcher. It says the 6 of Swords. It says the end of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. It says finding your way to peaceful place. The end of depression or illusions. Travel to or relocate. Somebody with a G or somebody just could not have a G name, but it's time to, you're going to relocate and find you another place because something's coming to light in the decision. Because, see, the 8 of Swords, there's somebody that wanted you a lot of illusions, wanted to entrap you, keep you entrapped in lack of self-confidence that makes you, feel helpless. It says, being afraid to take action. Take responsibility for your life now. Somebody with a C or just don't even have to have a C. You need to take responsibility for your life and move forward. And don't let nobody try to make you feel trapped because that is not what's going on. That is illusions. And it's time to let the illusions fall by. You keep going and you go get what you plan to do. And anybody get in your way, as I would say, it's on in these streets. Let's party. Because, see, I don't give up. You keep going. You ring that bell. And keep going. Don't let nobody put you in the trap cage. Now, what else you need to know about this week, allegedly? Now, this alleged entertainment purposes only. So far, so good. We know we got to keep moving and keep going. Look, it says, I win, you lose. It's over. I win it all, just period. Somebody's going to win it all. If you do exactly what I was just saying, you're going to win everything you want. Everything's going to come your way. It says there's a soulmate coming soon, so you need to, watch out for it. You may have a soulmate also coming. You're going to win. You're going to have the soulmate. Everything going to go to part, but don't let these distractions, people distract you and make you feel like you can't take no chances, because I know how that feels. Because, but it just depends, because you got people in this world they don't want you to do what you said you was going to do. They're trying to stop you, destiny blockers. It says, watch out. Somebody's going to get a DRUGS and they're going to lose their job soon. Somebody says you better watch out. There's a DRUGS coming and somebody's going to lose their job allegedly. Or you going to be doing some bad drugs because, the lab work going to come out. It says you need help with your mental problems ASAP. Somebody was saying allegedly. Now the police, something about a police and a grape. Getting some grapes at a store or going to a party last night and that happened. And there was a police officer that was involved. Allegedly, there's bad police and good ones sometimes. Sometimes there's people that don't do what they're supposed to allegedly. I'm not going to say no more of that. It says faith in God has not saved people from hardship and trial, but it has enabled them to bear tribulation and courage and to emerge in a victory. Somebody named Lee Robertson wrote that, said and it has. Them struggles will make you get victory. 1954, somebody could have been born. It says something you need to watch out about are teenagers, wanting to do this allegedly. Because they ain't got, teenagers get in their head. Their minds ain't matured enough. So there's some jail time coming here for some people because that's what they're trying to do allegedly. It says you are so talented. See, they didn't know how talented you are. They didn't believe you were talented. Somebody didn't know you were talented. They didn't want to believe it. And they didn't want you to have no changes. So they were trying to stop you and cause all kinds of stuff in your life. It says your boss might be trying to have you come in on your day off. So be careful, okay? Allegedly. Something about somebody's getting bad headaches and stuff they're having. It says, please forgive me. Because somebody wants forgiven. It says, I don't give a F about your drama anymore from the past. They say that. This person said that they don't, but they do. Someone named Riri, I got a call that alleged. I don't know who that is. Somebody may go by that, but they were saying that they don't give a darn, but they do. Because they're in detention. Somebody's in detention. They give a darn. 6161, a warning from your guardian angels that your faith will be tested. Your faith is going to be tested. It says someone is having some trouble sleeping and they need to see the doctor, allegedly. Trigger 1, I'm not a doctor. Someone could be named Pat, allegedly, because they were working in secret covens and they were all in on this shit. So they were all in on the stuff, trying to stop you from going forward. Someone in a yellow car they may have, they says never give up because you are a winner. It says lost my job because of so much stress in my life. Okay, somebody named Maury. I don't know who that is allegedly because of this sex cult. See, somebody was in a cult. I don't know why I said sex cult, but anyway, somebody was in a church cult that served the devil, evil as hell. So Maury, you was in a church cult, and I don't know if you sex cult. I don't know what that is, but they said that church was evil as hell that you was in, allegedly. I don't know who this is, but stop your lying. This person was not lying. So hate to say it, I'm not lying. It's a Capricorn from the past was saying that you were lying, and you weren't lying. It says she's not you and never will you. This person's not you. You cannot be them. Somebody need to know that. I thinking about having a family with you. Somebody said they wanted to thinking about it. Why you going around with your ex, ex and your ex-girlfriend? So this is the end of these karmics interfering in somebody's life because it's coming to an end. No more. It says your child was telling a lot of lies on you. Really, what happened at that party? And when somebody was raped and telling about there was somebody touching touching children, allegedly doing that kind of crime. They blocked out my life and my timeline. It says yes. This is your twin flame, okay? Allegedly. You need to get a purple candle for you because there's something about an ending because of some domestic abuse. Somebody could lose their, you can lose your life in this domestic dispute, so you need to walk away from this situation before you do. And I'm not saying that to scare nobody, but if you're in a domestic situation, walk away because it's going to get to where this person is not in their right mind, and you need to light a purple candle. But I'm not telling you what to do, but they were like somebody here was going to do domestic abuse to you, so be careful. Walk away from the situation because somebody's girlfriend did something to somebody in the past. They did this before, so confrontation is coming about this, okay? And they said they were counting down every moment. Now they're counting down every moment to come whoop your ass, and put you in that box. I can't do it, allegedly. Nope. Like, share, subscribe.